Blessed ones of the nations of the world. One more time, this is your brother Dan Moses, or say Yao Sakodi of TRC Ghana, coming to you with the program Testimony New World Disorder. But before we begin, I want to give you a special welcome by saying Akwaba, Allen, Sahalen, Shagitam, welcome, Nganjoni, Benvindo, you are welcome. Kuso, Diwo, to San Senyo, Okukulaba, Mauya, Mingalaba, Boyeyi, Malamu, Karibu, Ekabo, no, o Sanu de Zua, Enkwangehena, Mitash, Duburo, Pezalovat, Bine Ivinit, Barigalust, Vita Iche, Ayubon, Dobridoya, welcome, Estan, Hozot, Walang Anuman, bienvenido, namaste, swagetam, kush amadit, Baruch, haba, marhaba, Wangyong haminida, Wangying, Nyejeko, Anime, Nyejeko, Wezolo, Novio, Mia Wezo, Akwaba, to the program Testimony New World Disorder, and Akwaba to what to do. We have received expose part 1 and 2. This is part 3, and it is what to do. Humanity and the nations of the world. I want to say this before we go into what to do. Of a truth, if you count down from a decade from now to backwards, a decade, over 2 decades ago, if you see what is happening to your nation, no matter whether your nation, you are in an European nation, Asian, Australia, African nation, or on the American continent, if you consider what is happening to you, whether you are America or you are Ghana or you are United Kingdom or whichever nation, if you consider what is happening to your nation as a citizen of the land, if you consider what some of the things that your nation is subjected to, what is happening in your nation and to your nation, I know you sometimes question what has happened to the sovereignty of your nation. You wonder whether your nation is a sovereign state anymore. This is the kind of world that politics of wickedness, betrayal of state, and untruthfulness has led your nation, my nation, and the nations of the world to. Wickedness against humanity. This is where it has brought your nation and my nation to. Trust me, it is not only your nation which you feel is no longer a sovereign state. There are it's a global thing that states seem to have lost their sovereignty as a few cliques of nation do to you and your nation whatever they please, as though your life and your nation no longer matter without other states which oppress your nation. If you come to the case of Ghana, it is very, very terrible and worse than what your nation is going through and what your people, the people of your precious people of your nation, are going through. Ghana's case is way, way worse. Like I've told you, a kind of tribalism coupled with political folly, hatred, vindictiveness, vengeance, religious vulnerability as a state, as a nation, as a people, has brought Ghana to a state where my nation, my precious nation, my people are now, we are owned and run by stakes in America with their cliques of stakes in Ghana. So as a citizen of of the nation Ghana, the truth which your government, the judiciary, the legislature, the executive, they are all keeping from you is that we have a president, so-called president, who sits on the throne. It's just a puppet president. He's just a figurehead. He sits there as a president. But the fact and the truth is that all the powers that be in the nation, they know that the nation is run from behind by America and by stakes in America. That is what is happening to us. This evil began as far back the days of it became the heritage that His Excellency John Akufo left for Ghana, and it plagued the administration of His Excellency John Evans Fifiata Mills to the precious loss of his life. It plagued the administration of John Evans and His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, where those who think they own the nation will not let the nation run until they have taken over the nation. It's continued to plague the nation when even they are put their own puppet on the throne and now have the room to do as they please to your life, to my life. And the truth and the fact is, now in Ghana, se ukum aboa, it's a crime before the law. But due to political wickedness, say nipa boni for kum nipa before the law and before the police force, it's a foolish case. Let me explain this to you. If an animal is killed, it's a crime before the law. But if you kill a Ghanaian, it's a foolish case to fellow human beings and to the law. So we are killed, no matter who we are, and the state itself, cowardly, knowing that the state is betrayed, and the people of the nation, although we are not in other land, our land has not been physically invaded, and our people haven't gone into asylum seeking and become refugees on other nation. We are slaves in our own land, and we are killed, and the state itself willfully cover up the killing of our people, whether we are diplomat, politician, religious leaders, and no matter who we are. This is the situation of Ghana. Don't you think, no matter how you think that your sovereignty of your nation is lost, it is better than my situation and the situation of Ghana? That is why we must continue to believe in Ghana until the minds that are giving our own people to be killed come to believe in their own land and their people. God bless you. Ghana, you see, the fact is, as a result of the politics of hatred, vilification, vindictiveness, and tribalism, religious madness, and exploitation of my people, the loss of the sovereignty of Ghana to foreign forces has made Ghana, my nation, put on a hypocritical face to African states, to let African states to pose itself as though it is it's spearheading the liberation of Africa, without it is the mouthpiece of Africa. When we talk about justice, human rights, freedom, you understand, the reparation regarding the slavery and human enslavement, it puts on hypocritical face. This evil befell Ghana and became the legacy left by His Excellency John Akufo. Ghana now lives and poses as the pillar of Africa, the hope of Africa, yet it has become a traitor state. Africa, let's hear this. Ghana, hear this. What our politicians, our diplomats, and our religious leaders, by giving us over to be killed in pursuit of global agenda, they are not only just doing that, they have become a traitor state to the states and to the well-being of the African people. That while they want to pose as standing for the good of Africa, at the same time, because of our parochial interest, our greedy interest, not our greedy interest as a state, but the greedy interest of these political cliques, diplomatic cliques, religious cliques in Ghana, who are in cahoot with their foreign forces. They are stabbing Ghana and Africa in the back while they are taking a few coins. They are taking what they would gain, what they need, what they want from foreign states, and are stabbing Africa, stabbing our states of Africa in the back, thinking that we don't know what they are doing to us. We don't know what they are doing to the Ghanaian people. This is what Ghana, my nation, has become, hypocritically, to the African dream, or to the hope of Africa as a state, humanity and the nations of the world. Let me say this. I want the noble people of Nigeria to I want to give you a heads up. You see, Nana Addo Akufo Addo's evil and hatred for me, it transcends everything that the human imagination. Because of my special love for you as a state, Nigeria, and your noble people, right from the onset of he having been imposed on the throne of Ghana in 2016, he set up on his heart to tie his evil against his own nation and against humanity to you, to entangle you, to set you up with his evil, just as he's doing to the nation Israel. Nigeria, if as we go on, you begin to see some of the images, some of the evidence in regarding how barbarously, brutal, cruelly Nana Addo Akufo Addo and his administration, with these diplomatic, religious, and political stakes in America, used a Nigerian company to do to the eventual killing of His Excellency Jerry John Rawlings. You will be totally outraged as to how diabolical some leaders of Ghana on the African continent can act, can be so much a traitor to the African continent and to the Ghanaian people. To that extent, you will be outraged. Open your eyes. After coming from Kumasi to Dawenya, Greater Accra region, one more time, Nana Addo Akufo Addo and his administration, they are coming at you, Nigeria. They had set up your citizen. When I was in US, I had always declared to humanity, and if you look at the background information, the historical and religious, the information that I've given before the historical thing that I've shared, you will see that there is every reason why I should take a stand that I will marry a Ghanaian, because I know my own people. I would. I know how much inward looking, how much haters have been to my previous leaders, to Kofi Annan, to Osatifo Dr. Kwame Nkrumah. So I know you understand me. I have so much respect and for the Nigerian people and for humanity as a whole. But I have always reiterated, I'll marry a Ghanaian. US, their surveillance cameras will prove that. Even at work, I declare, to the CIA traitors, CIA and the FBI persecutors who persecute me on the job. Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo's story, I make it clear that I would marry a Ghanaian. I'll come to Ghana, marry a Ghanaian, go to Nigeria for my aunt. I'll come to Ghana, get my wife, we go to Nigeria, go get married to my Ghanaian wife, and then we'll go to Russia for our honeymoon. The US surveillance cameras, I've said this over and over again. Since I've been to Dowenya from Kumasi, the government of Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo, they have set up an innocent Nigerian lady to make up a ploy, to make up a willful lie with my landlord and the caretaker of the home. They tried to, when I came from Kumasi, they set up an agenda. They want to give that Nigerian lady to me as a wife. I told them I'm married. I have no room to have any relationship with anybody. I'm already married. Nigeria, they have taken hold of the mind of your citizen to further the willful crime covering from this home where I'm living. Her shop she's a lotto sticker. Her shop is outside of the home, and she sits in the kiosk every time. Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo's terror network. Nigeria, they are exploiting the citizen of yours to further the covering up of the killing of the Ghanaian people. Noble people of Mali, in pursuit of their willful crime covering, they have sent the caretaker of this home from Ghana to Mali, and from Mali they are operating their secret terror cell. They came under the cover of construction. You know, it is those that aid the covering up of the killing of the Ghanaian people. They get a good job, they get the cars, mansions, and they get the money. You understand? They have removed him here from here to Mali. Mali, you are the traitors have been planted amongst you, and they are operating a terror cell in your nation, colluding with the crime network members of Nana Addo Dankwa here in Ghana. And you must open your eyes, Mali. Open your eyes. Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo is seeking to destroy your nation. Noble people of Egypt, I tell you what, you should also open your eyes. The mind of your citizen is taken to further the evil crime covering of Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo by the government of Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo. They are doing this networking in Mali with their crime stick here in this home, including my landlord by name Emmanuel, negative Emmanuel. Humanity and the nations of it. This is to give Mali, African state, a heads up that there is but one Africa. We cannot have people calling themselves Africans sitting as traitors against the African states and the African people, giving their own people over to be killed and stabbing Africa in the back. God bless you. Humanity and the nations of man. This is what to do. Now we are on what to do. What to do is, whether we are the U.S. House of Congress, Senate, the United Nations, whether we are the Supreme Court of Ghana, the Parliament of Ghana, the Parliament which was corrupted so much by Right Honorable Mike Okwe, and it has now been taken over by a courageous man. Whether we are of the Parliament of Ghana or we are ordinary Ghanaian, whether we are of a church, of a mosque, or whoever we find ourselves to be, this is what we need to do. What we need to do in the face of this global man-made Jacob's trouble, global wickedness, global pursuit of the agenda to destroy our souls, what we need to do is to remind ourselves that history teaches us that Martin Luther King while he was alive, said it over and over again, that his killers seek him to kill. It was denied over and over again, and yet eventually his killers killed him against everything that is called law. Abraham Lincoln, while he was alive here, knew so much that killers seek to kill him. His killers would never admit, but he was eventually killed by killers. John F. Kennedy, the same applied to him. Dr. Kwame Nkrumah Osajefo, the same applied. They killed him. History teaches us that whether Lucky Dube or Robert Nesta Marley or name them, the list is endless. They killed them. And we know from the scriptures that Jesus, while he was here, he said it over and over again that his killers want to kill him. They denied, but eventually they killed him. Therefore, we say to the United Nations that if they believe in humanity and they believe in life, they believe in the human race. We want to say to the U.S. House Congress, they believe in the human, they believe in their constitution, they believe in law. We want to say to the U.S. House of Senate, the U.S. Supreme Court, we want to say to the Supreme Court of Ghana, the Congress, the Parliament, the Congress, the Parliament. We want to say to the media, all of us, that we appeal to the United Nations that if she believes in humanity and the nations of the world, he must join humanity. We appeal to the nations of the world. We must all join together to make it clear that we know that there are stakes within the United Nations, former Ban Ki-moon stakes. There are the Barack Obama stakes in America, the Clinton stakes in America, the Trump stakes in America. There are the Akufo Addo stakes in Ghana. There are the Akufo stakes in Ghana. There are political, diplomatic, and religious stakes in Ghana and America who seek this African to kill. They seek to kill him and have brought the world into this state, no matter how many people of the African they have killed. Yet they are hardened to seek the African to kill. We want to remind them that it was the killing of one innocent member of the human race that led to what the world came to know as the Third World War. Therefore, we should be mindful of the deeds of men and not get our world destroyed. So that is what you do. Remind, tell the United Nations, the U.S. House of that we know that there are the powerful in America who seek the Ghanaian to kill because it's a Ghanaian, to cover up crimes against humanity. This is a willful endangering of humanity and the nations of the world, and they must stop it and stop it now. Thank you. Now let's go. John 7:19. John 7:19. Did Moses give you the law, and yet none of you keepeth the law? Why go ye about to kill me? That was Jesus. Did Moses give you the law? Congress. Did your fathers not give you the law, the Constitution and Declaration of Independence? Yet why remain thou silent? That for years an African is being sought to be killed to cover up crimes against humanity, and the Parliament, the Congress, the Senate, you are all silent while your nation is being wrecked in pursuit of hate crime. Why are you silent? Why are you silent when they go about to kill the African? Why? That's what the Bible is asking. Did Moses give you the law, and yet none of you keepeth the law? Why don't you keep the law? Why don't you regard the U.S. Declaration of Independence, and yet you go about that all men are created equal, and yet you go about to seek the African to kill? Why go ye about to kill me? Jesus said this to them. The people answered and said, Thou hast a devil who goeth about to kill thee. They denied. But from the Easter we celebrated, you know what happened to Jesus. Let's go to John 8:37 to 40. I read. I know that ye are Abraham's seed. Yes, you are preachers too. You are men of God, yet you have colluded with politicians, and you seek an African to kill before to cover up crimes against humanity. I know this. I know that ye are Abraham's seed, and ye seek to kill me, because my word had no place in you. I speak that which I have seen with my father, and yet I see that which I have seen with my father, and ye do that which ye have seen with your father. Then answered and said unto him, Abraham is our father. Jesus said unto them, if ye are Abraham's children, ye will do the works of Abraham. But now ye seek to kill me. Jesus said, but now ye seek to kill me. Jesus knew that. A man that had told you the truth, which I have heard of God, this did not Abraham. Religious state, political state, diplomatic state, this did not Abraham. Did permit not the law, national and international. Yet you go about to seek to murder the African, and have brought humanity and the nation into that state, and yet ye are bent on getting assassinated. Otherwise, you go about and kill as many Ghanaians as you want to kill. Ghana, humanity, I'll tell us what. I would not get married to Efia Pokuya. This is what I tell the political state in Ghana, in America. In 2017, 2018, 19, the government of Nana Addo Akufo with clicks in the United Nations under the cover of investigation, they exploited this woman, Efia Pokuya, and eventually got His Excellency Dr. Busumuru Kofi Annan killed out of life. They did this under the cover of investigation and eventually cost Kofi Annan's life. It involved stakes in the United Nations. This evil has been done. And it continues to be covered at the expense of humanity, at the expense of the United, at the expense of the Ghanaian people. You took her mind to pursue this evil, to steal from me my intellectual property, and you want me to go get married to her so you can manipulate her to get me killed. I will not. Ghana, I tell us what. It is the same evil that were pursued in 2017, 2018, 2019 by the government of Nana Addo Akufo under the cover of the United Nations, which eventually got Kofi Annan killed. The same evil is what Nana Addo Akufo and his administration have pursued since my coming to Ghana on the 7th of December 2020 up to this very moment. The evil they sought to do with the Efia Pokuya, and it failed. They have sought to exploit my family, my innocent family member, to put their evil on her face. And God helped me, and God watched over the family, and it did not stand, it did not prosper. Ghana, humanity and the nations of the world, we tell them what? We know the political, diplomatic and religious minds that seek to kill me. It is no family member of mine. They have exploited my family to the shedding of the blood of my uncle Nana Daniel Puku AJ. Now, let them tell us whatever they want to tell us. Let them claim that they have killed my people, and I have fallen in love with my uncle's daughter. You know what I say? I say to them, put me on a TV everywhere, and I'll say yes. I would not marry my killer. I would not marry Efia Pokuya who would seek to get me killed in political, religious and diplomatic stakes. I will not marry her. I will not marry any individual whose mind must be owned to get me killed. If they claim that I have committed any crime by falling in love with my family member, I would rather marry my family member. I would rather marry my friend. I would rather marry my church member. I would rather marry a noble somebody with conscience than to marry a traitor, the US undercover agent, to get me assassinated. I will not marry her. I will not marry your Ifia Pokuya. Tell me I have fallen in love with my uncle's daughter. I say yes, because I would prefer to be preserved, to be kept and to be protected, to live to declare the works of God, than to put my life in the hands of killers to kill me. You have exploited my family worse, evil, much enough. You have done that. You have done much evil to my family enough. It is now time for me to tell you all. Nobody decides on who you marry, whether you are a diplomat, religious leader, or political. Nobody decides who you marry. You don't marry your enemies. You don't, because you want your dynasties to be preserved. I want my life to be kept. I would not marry to get me poisoned. I will not marry my enemy. I will not. So if you say that I have committed a crime because I have fallen in love with my family member, I say yes, because ye seek to kill me. You seek to kill me, and God seeks to preserve me. And whatever God says, I say yes, Lord. Whether it is my church member, whether it is my friend, whether it's my family member, that God will preserve my life. Diplomat, politician, religious leaders, that is none of your business. That is God's business. And I say yes, Lord God. God bless you, and God bless my homeland, Ghana. It is finished. We shall continue. Family, I stand with you. My people have been killed. That is the focus. And they are not getting away. We demand justice. Ghanaians have been killed. We demand justice. We will not allow them to use diversionary tactics to exploit us, to exploit Ghana, to exploit humanity. The focus must be on the heinous crimes committed against humanity. All men are created equal. Under law, we have the right to live and to fend, to raise families. That right will not be taken away from me. Just as you don't want, they don't want it to be taken away from them. God bless you. God bless my homeland, Ghana. Bye-bye. I love you, family, with the love of the Lord and with all my heart, my soul, my spirit. God bless you. Bye-bye.